everybody. Happy Sunday. The weekend is over, but not really because you don't really have to go anywhere tomorrow. Just kidding.
It's a long weekend too.
Oh, so it is a long weekend. That's right. Happy Easter. All right, everybody. We're going to go through the Sunday WOD today. This is going to be starting off with one of these, okay, a little lacrosse ball. Today is a longer workout, so we're just going to do some mobility. There's no structural balance. There's no skill. It's just going to be mobilize and then sweat, okay? So first thing we're going to do is going to go after the low back. You are going to lie on your back, and you're going to take the lacrosse ball. You are going to put it under the side of your back, okay? And then from there, you are going to roll onto it, okay? So we're kind of going after the QL, okay? The thing about the QL is the only way to release it, not the only way, but the most effective way to release it is more of like a side access point. And when you do this, it really takes your breath away. All right, so you just want to sit on here or lie on here. Try and make sure you keep on breathing, and you'll feel like slowly but surely, your body will accept the ball. This is really uncomfortable. Hey. All right, so we're going to hang out here for probably about 30 seconds aside, all right? And as you kind of sit on here and relax, you might even feel like it gets kind of worse. And it's just because the muscle is slowly accepting that it's getting rolled out, okay? If you have like a really tight low back, then you're going to feel like it doesn't really get too much in there, but the longer you hang out there, the worse it's going to get, okay? So we're going to do both sides, probably a minute aside. If it feels really, really good, well, regardless if it feels really good or really bad, if you want to do multiple sets, kind of do 2 minutes aside, and we'll go back and forth. That's totally fine, okay? From there, we're going to go into the glute med, all right? Also a reason that your low back might get sore or that your knees might get sore. You're going to take your lacrosse ball again. We're going to go over to the wall, all right? So we're going to pretend the wall's here so you can see what I'm doing. Take the lacrosse ball. It is going to go right here, okay? This is called your glute med, as I like to call it, your upper side butt, the USB, okay? So you get that pressure on there. Ooh. And then you need to make sure that you take the weight off of that inside leg, okay? The glute med is a stabilizer muscle, especially laterally. So if you're standing like this, you're kind of putting lateral, you get body's demanding lateral support. So it's going to turn on. You want to try and get that guy turned off. Cross that over. And then kind of roll around in there. Okay, little baby circles. Okay? And so that glute med kind of comes right around the side of your hip and then kind of down here a little bit. So right there. All right? You'll know if you're in the right spot because it'll feel like you're putting 10 times more pressure than you actually are. Okay? So we're going to hang out there, same thing, deep breaths. If you want to do a few little teeny side squats or even do a few of these guys, kind of pull across, all right? It's just going to give a little bit more movement in that muscle. It might not be active movement, but it's going to be moving it around, and that way you can kind of get a bit more pressure and depth into that roll, okay? So same thing, about a minute aside, poke around in there, find the good stuff, all right? From there, stay. Oh yeah, right in the seam. And find words. And use my mouth. Brain. Yeah. Use moist speaking. Moist words.
Insert moistly here.
Moistly. Talking moistly. Okay. Now from there we go into our WOD. The WOD is another 40-minute workout. Okay, moving consistently through the WOD. So at any time you kind of feel like you're gonna be, oh my God, I'm so tired. And then you're probably pushing it a little bit too much, okay? So we're gonna start off with 2 alternating Turkish Get Ups. That's right, only 2, 1 per side, okay? As per usual, Turkish Get Up either starts and ends standing up or it starts and ends lying down. I would normally do it standing up. Chris likes to do it from lying down. It's up to you, okay? The weight that you're going to be using is fairly submaximal today, so don't worry too much about trying to load up and start from the ground, okay? So your one arm is up overhead. That means you can tap this leg. Wow, brain's not working. This leg goes back into your lunge. Legs are still sore from Thursday. Hip out. Slide the leg through. Out, down, over, pull in, hips up, slide back, posture up, stand. Change arms. Okay? One each. From there, we go into 30 side lunges. Okay, so this is like your Cossack squat. Okay, the only difference is this is home base, and every single time you do a lunge, you go back to home base. Welcome home, right leg. Thanks, left leg. Okay, left leg. Welcome home, left leg. Thanks, right leg. Okay, so always going back to home base, 15 per side. Okay, from there, 30 clamshell sit-ups. We did these guys just a couple days ago. Feet together, back, bring yourself up nice and tall. All right. Then we have the windmill. Windmill is ending a newer one for us. So we're done with kettlebell or dumbbell once again. Weight goes up overhead. If your right arm is up overhead, your left foot turns out, okay? Now from here, I want you to think about giving a little bit of sass. Threat, okay? And then as we go down, we are trying to push that hip back at 45 degrees, okay? So it's a combination of a deadlift hinge and a sideways bend kind of put together. Now, as you're doing this line should stay the same straight position the whole time, okay? So from here, we're going out. Go as deep as you feel you can, pull yourself back up, okay? We don't want to just do this one, okay? That way the hip is not really moving. We're just kind of bending our back. We want to keep that back straight. And as you go through those, range of motion will improve. Try and keep your legs straighter, okay? Straight is ideal. Soft knees is okay, but we don't want to be doing like one of these ones where we're pretty much just doing an overhead squat, okay? We really missed the point on those, okay? That is going to be 6 per side. From there, 30 plank up downs. Okay? So keep track of which arm you are leading with, okay? If you're going up with your right, down with your right, up with your right, down with your right, okay? That means you're doing 15 with that one, and then you got to go up with your left, down with your left, up with your left, down with your left first to go 15 on the left side. All right? Then we have 30 curtsy lunges, also a new one, okay? Now, if you have really cranky knees, this is going to be a little bit more challenging for you. Not challenging, just be careful with it. So we always talk about lunging straight back, so we're going to be going out to the side a little bit and back down, but we don't want that knee to be diving across. Like we don't want to be having it come way across, okay? We're still trying to keep that knee in a happy position, and you're going to feel like that loads up that glute quite a bit more in that working leg, okay? That's going to be 30 alternating of those, all right? And then we have a 1 minute front weight hold. This one is kind of ideal with the kettlebell, but we can do it with the dumbbell as well. And it's just going to be holding it just like this, okay? Elbows squeezed in nice and tight, not resting on the body. We want to keep that off the body, all right? If you're using a backpack or something like that, just do a bear hug, that's fine. All right, you're gonna feel like the pressure against your chest is gonna be limiting your body to breathe. So that'll be more than difficult enough for you. Okay, so that's 1 minute. And then we finish this off with 30 step-ups or 5 flights of stairs, just like, I think it was last Sunday? Can't remember, anyways. So you're gonna go through that, all right? So recap, 2 alternating Turkish Get Ups, 30 side lunges, 30 clamshell sit-ups, 6 windmills per side, 30 plank up downs, 30 curtsy lunges, 1 minute front weight hold, and then 30 step-ups / 5 flights of stairs, okay?
So go out there, don't try and kill yourself. Just do a real smooth run through it. Make sure you feel happy, healthy, and you should feel nicely invigorated after it's all done. Okay, you guys, have a happy Easter Sunday, and I will catch you tomorrow for tomorrow's class. Bye-bye.